The establishment of the Soviet Union. The establishment of the Soviet Union was the result of major uprisings, turmoil, wars, and revolutions that took place in Russia in the early 20th century. This process covers a long period that began with the collapse of Tsarist Russia and extended to the emergence of a new socialist state. 1. The collapse of Tsarist Russia, before 1917. At the beginning of the 1900s, Russia was in a deep crisis due to economic inequalities, the harsh living conditions of peasants, and the oppression of the working class. The heavy losses and economic collapse during World War I completely destroyed the people's trust in Tsar Nicholas II. In 1917, major workers' strikes and military mutinies that began in Petrograd led to Tsar Nicholas II abdicating the throne. Thus, the 300-year-old Romanov dynasty came to an end. A provisional government was established in its place, but this government lost public support because it continued the war and failed to solve economic problems. In the same year, the Bolshevik Party led by Vladimir Lenin rallied the working class behind the slogan, "Peace, Bread, Land." On October 25, 1917, the Bolsheviks overthrew the provisional government through an armed uprising. This event went down in history as the October Revolution and is considered the beginning of socialist Soviet rule. After the revolution, the country was dragged into a bloody civil war between the Bolsheviks, that is, the Red Army, and the White Army. Despite foreign interventions, the Bolsheviks won the war. During this process, national republics and regions began to unite under the Central Bolshevik administration. On December 30, 1922, the Russian Soviet Socialist Republic, RSFSR, Ukraine, Belarus, and the Transcaucasian Soviet Republics united to officially establish the USSR. The new state was built on a socialist structure in which the means of production were nationalized. The economy was based on central planning, and the goal was a transition to communism. Its capital was Moscow, and its ideological leadership was assumed by the Bolshevik Party, later the Communist Party under Lenin. The establishment of the Socialist Soviet Union was not only the political transformation of a country, it also meant the transformation of a new ideology into a system of state governance that deeply influenced world history. Throughout the 20th century, the USSR became one of the major actors in global politics.